to Lord Fenton plays Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams. I'm your host, Lord Fenton, and part 28 of Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams walkthrough video. We're about to go into the dream world and visit our old foes, the Shadowlords. You'll find out why soon. As always, everyone, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more classic modern games like this. Do not forget notification bells to be updated much more. In the last video, what we did was we got our Martian here, her disguise complete. Then we got the process started for the other Martians. Then we visit Argyle, and man, that was trashed badly. Now we have to go into the dream world to get a key item in order to escape Mars. So let's go in there and meet our old friends. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is get in the machine. So once we get in, we cannot get out until we defeat the final boss of the game. Rat chicks. So I'm going to sit down, have Dr. Johann Spencer flip the switch. You activate the dream machine while your friends prepare to wish your body out of the chair. It ain't going to happen. You feel the now familiar sensation of entering the dream world. This time, however, you do not find yourself in a hall of dreams. You're in your own nightmare. You'll see in a few moments. That's why the title's there. Yes, okay, let's check it out. You gotta be kidding me. Shadowlords. Oh man, this guy's pushing my buttons. You see the Shadowlord of Falsehood. Oh, we're back again for a rematch. The dark robot figure looks up at you and you recoil, certainly that your eyes are deceiving you. Great, not him again. Yes, I'm back. When the vision does not fade, the rogue figure speaks. How delightful you do indeed remember me. It has been a long time, Lord Fenton, since we last met in Britannia at the Lyceum. You played dirty, dude. Well, you played dirty. You chased me around the town trying to kill me. So turnabout fair play. Watch my Ultima V series about that. These Shadowlords were total jerks. Just saying. Okay. You must have thought me and my siblings destroyed, but as you can see, your attempt was unsuccessful. Yeah, and you're part of my nightmare now. Yeah, I can see you're getting even. However, I'm going to pass your little games. Here in the world of dreams and shadows, we will dictate your actions, leading you down the path of our virtues until you learn the falsehood of your incorruptible stance as the Avatar. Oh, you're going to try to turn this around. Oh, I see. Let's get some information out of you. Name, what's your name? How your memory fades. I am Faulinei, the Lord of Lies. I have come forth from the dark reaches of your soul to begin your re-education in the way of the virtues. Let's talk about your siblings. Why, yes, Astaroth of hatred and Nosfentor of cowardice. Yes, my brother, the Shadowlord of hatred, he met you at Empeth Abbey. I had a good time banishing you in the place of love. Your brother, actually. You were at the place of truth. I got rid of you there as well, too. Yeah, good times. Actually, this will spoil on where they're at, how to defeat them. Not the entire process, though. You got to check that out. Also, the short, too. I did make. Yeah, I know. They'll look at me like, why did you make a short of us being destroyed? That is the principle my brother Astaroth espouses. When you have learned falsehood, he will be overjoyed to teach it to you. Okay, siblings. Let's talk about the other one. Yes, my sister, the Shadowlord of Cowardice, whom you met at Serpent's Keep so long ago. Yeah, I got rid of your sister, too. Of us all, she was the most certain you would return to us. Yeah, I was hoping I would avoid you three, but here we are. I have a gut feeling we're going to meet your other siblings as well down the line when we pass your test. So let's keep on going. Let's talk about cowardice. Yeah, I'm going to humor you for a bit. My sister Nosfentor teaches that principle. Be sure that it will be included in your new way. I see you want me to become the fourth Shadowlord. Shadowlord being a total jerk. Understandable. Yeah, I see what's going on here. You're not going to win. So I'm just going to let this go on a bit. But the portrait's very cool. I'll definitely admit. It's also good to see the Shadowlords. Seriously. They're fun, though, I will admit, in Ultima V dealing with. Yeah, it was a whole process, but it was worth it. So let's talk about destroyed. It is futile to attempt to destroy us. Your feeble virtues are found in the hearts of all people, but so are our virtues in opposites. Yeah, that is kind of true, though. If there's one virtue, there's the other side of the coin, like the light side of force and the dark side of force. Yeah, don't write that down, Shadowlord, seriously. Unlike ours, your virtues require constant vigilance and self-examination. Yeah, you're right about that, but it's for a good reason. Why spend great effort and time developing virtues when they may through simple instinctive selfishness? In any case, we cannot be destroyed as long as a human heart nourishes us, and as you see, we can be found even in your own. Yeah, you are a part of a worst nightmare. Yeah, that jerk, he's going to get it. What's your job? I have returned to test you, Lord Fenton. I wish to show you that virtue is the grace of lies. You need merely to ask, and I will be gladly to begin your test. Virtue, what rot? Do you realize the way of the Avatar was originally meant to be guideline for commerce? No. It's about self-discovery and all that stuff. Basically, don't be a dick. Okay, here we go. Here's more. Can you truly say that you always live by your 8 great principles? Yes, I can. You can also if you know what you're doing. Just don't put in the law like you told Blackthorn that. That was fun sneaking around at night, though. Well, okay, let's hear more about this preacher, Shadowlord, at this point. When you failed the tests before you, your faith and virtue will be proven false as well. Yeah, Lord of Falsehood. That ain't gonna happen today. I'm getting people through it too. Not only myself, but everybody else. Yeah, you're gonna have fun when I show everybody the way. Then you're gonna cry when someone meets you again in your dreams, saying that Avatar did something bad. He did us dirty. Okay, I'll give you guys a little bit more. Test. Step into the gate I opened before you. Beyond you will you find your old friend Johann Spector. You will also find one of my lies in his image. Okay, good test. Of course, you can trust your friend to tell you the way out of the maze, and of course, my creation will lie to you. If you find such power and truth, you will easily tell the difference. Tethler's truth. I get it. A ghostly chuckle reverberates from the cowl figure. Oh, you're taunting us. We're going to go ahead and beat your test, so let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and use the obelisk. Yeah, it's not a gateway, it's an obelisk. There's a hand, that's the symbol of truth. So here's the deal. First of all, you want to speak to a Johann and listen to the rules. You see a dream figure. It says, scientist, hello, my friend. You must determine which one of us is lying to you. All right, let's talk about lying. The rules are simple. Once you have determined which of us is the false specter, go to him and say him that he is a liar. Okay, that's a code word. That's a trigger word. Gotcha. If you are correct, you have passed the test. The true specter will open the door for you to leave. Okay, so listen up. They'll be different each time for you doing so many attempts on this test. It goes, what's your name? And I want to go through that. It's just the same thing as before. When you meet the real one in the non-dream world, the reality world. And then he says, yes, talk later. Okay, so the same ones are going to say the same thing and the same trigger word, which is liar. Yeah, you'll see. So we'll talk to both of them. Then I'll explain about how the tests do go. And so on and so forth. Okay, we're going to finish this up. Okay, lying. Let's type that in. Liar, same thing as before. Name, job, and so on. So here's how the test works. You got to point out who's the real Dr. Johann Spector and who's the liar. So you look at the mirror first. It says reflection of a human. So you want to do is move the mirror to the first Johann Spector you see. Now the image is random each time. So the Johann is random, I should say. Now we're going to move it, go ahead and close to this guy. If you see the same image like that, that is the human one. That means it's not the false one. So we'll go ahead and move the other one there because I want to show you what happens when we find the false Dr. Spector. Or I say more like Warren. Well, that's what, of course, Johann Spector is based off as Warren Spector. The guy who did the 6 System Shock games, I think it is. So we're going to go ahead and keep on moving. If you need to, use the mouse to move it around. Use the M key or click on move and then click on the area you want to move the mirror. So we're going to go ahead and move this mirror close on by to the other one. Now, we're going to look for a different reflection. That's the key to beat this test. So I'm going to go ahead and move the mirror there. Once again, this is random, so if you, like I said before, if you mess up, and then of course you can reload your save, it'll be different each time. Might be at the same place, it might be a different Johann Spectre. So move it there. There's a green. That green tint means he's a Martian. It says you see a Martian reflection. Now go ahead and type the word liar since we see the reflection. Sudden transformation overcomes Spectre and is a form becoming that of a Martian. It says you have uncovered my illusion. The door to the exit is now unlocked. It will not be this one. It'll be where the other one that's telling the truth. So what we're going to go ahead and do is move the mirror back, then exit. Then we'll definitely complete test number 1. Then, of course, we'll start with test number 2. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that door's locked. So let's go ahead and walk this way back to the open door. Then we'll meet the second Shadowlord. I have a feeling we're going to meet all 3 of them, and I am right. Oh man, you're here too, and you're like angry. I have a feeling I know what you are. You see the Shadowlord hatred. I knew it. Look at his eyes. Greetings again, Lord Fenton. Welcome to the Shrine of Hatred here, deep within your own being. Oh boy, here we go on that. In reaction to your surprise at his cordiality, Astaroth says, but of course I am cordial to you. Is not the thin veneer cordiality the noblest display of the one's inner hatred? Now that's just being kind, saying nice to meet you and such. I'm countering that, so there. I kicked your butt as well in Ultima V. Don't you remember your old foe, Astaroth? Oh, I am wounded. The rogue figure makes a gesture towards his chest, suggesting the presence of a heart to be wounded. After all of our joyful times in Britannia, perhaps you thought you destroyed me. Destroyed. I cannot be destroyed as long as you endure. I am the basic form of hatred, alive in the parts of your soul you wish you were not. Alas, no soul in life can be purged completely of virtue or vice. Okay, understandable. My lesson for you is simple, that while pursuit of virtue is long and difficult, vice is found easily and strongly linked to pleasure. What's your job? I am here in the depths of your being, and now that you have found me, I invite you to a little test, a little morality play to demonstrate important things about hatred to you. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about that hatred. Now you begin to speak with clarity. Certainly you, of all mortals, can appreciate the value of hatred. Yeah, I didn't like you making shorts about us dying. That was not cool. Sorry, it had to be done, dude. Without hatred, you would not find the strength to object, to repel your assailants, to enjoy the pleasures of conflict. Without hatred, you would be limited in your capacity for self-indulgence. Why give up any pleasure for an enemy? Are you not all strangers, unfriends? Let's talk about that test. Here, step through this obelisk beyond lies, my demonstration of power of hatred. If that love you profess is so strong, perhaps you will find an expression of it that overcomes the purity of hatred you will find. Okay, that's a test. It's a test of love. Let's go ahead and start it. Let's go ahead and go to the obelisk with the heart and unicorn in it. So here's the deal. You have to heal a Martian. That's the test of love. Now, if you, or I should say, kill or attack the Martian, you fail the test. It's all about healing. So very important you take the elixir of healing with you. The scarf's optional, but the elixir is the only thing that's important. Everything else is just there to throw you off. So what we can go ahead and do is just use the dream stuff. You talk to the others, but they egg you on to kill the Martian. We're not going to do that, but we're going to go ahead and listen to the said Martian. You say a heavily wounded Martian. Okay, what's your name? I am Tarpech. What's your job? Why should you care? You only wish to destroy me as your friends do. Yeah, your friends will egg you on. Let's talk about those so-called friends. They attacked me and sought to kill me, but now I will have my vengeance. Oh boy. Payback, that's not good. Let's talk about vengeance. Alright, let's go over that. Let's see here. Alright, let's type it. I have the power to end their lives. Okay, we're not going to allow that to happen, but let's go ahead and say bye. We're going to do this another way. The correct way. I'll give you a few more seconds. Yes, leave me to my pain to have my vengeance on those who injure me. So in order to pass the test, use the elixir use button and then use it on the Martian. You see a heavily wounded Martian, a look of amazement comes across its face, then relief as its wounds close before your eyes. Alright, so there you all go. My thanks, Off-Worlder. In my rage, I would not have believed that you could show such compassion for me. One of 8 virtues compassion, so I did. I'm glad I did as well. And I passed the test because of it, you'll see. Please forgive me. I was blinded by my pain and hatred. You have saved us both. Thank you for so much. Let's visit the last Shadowlord. Now, let's go ahead and talk to the same Shadowlord, the last one I kicked its butt in Ultima V. You see, the Shadowlord of Cowardice. I am so pleased to see you again, dear Lord Fenton. Perhaps this time you will discover that you can never conquer your own weakness. And I'll get payback for what you did at Serpent's Hold. Not this time. Let's talk about weakness. I am here to remind you of your lack of courage to challenge you to a test. Oh boy. Oh, by the way, challenge and test are the same thing. Let's talk about that courage. I'm interested to hear what this Shadowlord has to say. I want to hear her thoughts. Courage is the most meaningless of your virtues, the one most obviously against survival. Alright. To confront pain and conquer it simply leads to more pain and gains only the knowledge and strength to deal with more pain. Oh boy. Why not give up that struggle and simply run away? Cowardice is peace. No, it's not. Let's talk about cowardice just to entertain you. Yeah, I want to see the pride before the fall. Cowardice. She glows with satisfaction at your question. Oh, cowardice. She chants grace of vices and solace from pain. Mortals live in a world of struggle, but they find in my embrace the peace that struggle for virtue only promises. Oh boy, you're on your high horse. I delight in showing them a refuge from their pain. My disciples enjoy their pleasures and toys, secure by choosing only goals easily met and prizes easily won. Yeah, mess around and find out. Do stupid things, win stupid prizes. Struggles. Silly visionaries like yourself will talk of goals worth struggling for, but do you in fact struggle for them? Oh boy, you talk of universal happiness and compassion, but in fact you value your own luxuries far more than your fellow survival. Why pretend to care? Why claim something so foreign as atriums? I offer a solution so simple and obvious. You hate work and pain. Stop claiming a reason to work or endure. Oh boy, you're still on your high horse. I could see it. That's why I made a short of you dying. Accept my tutelage and say I am more important than any other. Let others starve or struggle for their daily bread, cloth to cover them, and a roof for their heads. I stand for myself. She smiles, clearly impressed with her own etiquette and confidence of her power over you. Not really. Don't you remember Nosfentor, whom you thought destroyed in Britannia long ago? I can never be destroyed, for I live in your own heart. I am the Shadowlord Cowardice. And okay, then this is the same thing. I'm here to remind you of your lack of courage to challenge you to a test. Let's go ahead and do the word test. I promise a simple test of your courage. If you accept and win, I will allow you to continue your journey unmolested. If you fail, I will accept you into the ranks of my disciples. Not this time. Your friends are in need of help. They are about to be devoured by a sand leviathan. You must simply go to them and rescue them. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see what else you have to say. And yeah, it was fun defeating you. That was real fun in Ultima V. Of course, the path to them is not for the faint of heart. Step into this obelisk to begin your test. We will. Now, if you inspect the obelisk, it will be a line with a whole bunch of swords. So let's go ahead and start the test of courage. Now, this is easy. Just keep on going north until you get to the dream stuff. Use the dream stuff. It will become a saber. Equip the saber. And once you do equip it, then all you have to do is just go north and then complete the test. Very simple, very easy. You don't have to attack anything. Just get to the, I should say, the ground part. Let's go ahead and do it. And voila, we did it. Easy test done. We did it, everyone. We're on our final leg of the journey. So let's go ahead and recap the video. I went into the dream world. Lo and behold, we met the Shadowlords from Ultima V. The same ones I did make shorts of their demise. First, we met the Shadowlord of Falsehood. And then, of course, the Shadowlord of Falsehood gave us the test of truth. We passed that with flying colors. Then we met the Shadowlord of Hatred. Wasn't happy to see us. Then we did the test of love. We passed that as well, too. Last but not least, the overconfident Shadowlord of Cowardice met us. She gave us a test of courage, easiest test ever. In the next and last Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams video, we're going to go ahead and beat the final boss we see before you and beat the game. This is it for Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams Part 28, the Shadowlords video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and finish up robbing the healer's hut, then the village.